Welcome back. It is so great to see you after tea time. And we are going to quickly catch up. Remember, we spoke about starting your business. We looked at your business plan, the introduction. We looked at reinforcing your business idea, Denise. Now we are looking at your marketing plan. After this section, you will be able to do a couple of things, ITCILO. You'll be able to explain the importance of your marketing plan. Describe the 7 P's, Nolokolo. We're going to find out about them. Estimate the sales for our business, Pakama, based on our marketing plan. We'll be able to look at the sales of our business. We'll be able to prepare a marketing plan for our goods and services. But let's just recap. What is marketing? Marketing is really identifying the needs of who? Our customers. And making sure that our product speaks to the needs of our customers. There you go. So, what do we mean by marketing plan? Anyone here want to say, ITCILO?
Marketing plan, I can say you sell your business to people that you don't know.
You are trying to sell your business to people you don't know. So you have to put a marketing plan together. What do you say, Nolokolo?
Marketing plan is to look at how are we going to do how do you plan to meet your customers? Who are your customers and what to offer your customers?
Wonderful, wonderful. So what Nolokolo did is she brought me to those magic 7 P's. Can you mention me 1 P that you think should be in our marketing plan?
Product.
Product. We have to have a product to sell. What another P?
Money.
P. Can someone help her?
Price.
Price. What else? What other P?
Clients.
No, P. Your P for your marketing plan.
Planning.
Planning. Planning has to be in our marketing plan. What else? Is there anything else you can think of? No, it starts with a P. I want the 7 P's for our marketing plan. But guess what? Doesn't that look familiar? There are the 7 P's. When we look at the objectives of this session, it is to cover the first 3. So we're going to cover our product, we're going to cover our price, and then the place. Pakama, very important where you are. Remember where you're sitting at Cedar, where you are doing your business, your construction business from? So that's the place. But then there is promotion, which we'll do in the next section. People, you spoke about the people, which is our customers. It could be our community. Then there's a process, and then the physical appearance. So we now know we're going to do the first 3. We're going to do product, we're going to do our price and our place. So, product. Can I please ask Eunice, you've been very quiet. Can you open up there for me, Eunice? What are you selling today, Eunice?
I'm selling a product from it's a Calmac.
Is it Calmac?
Yes.
So what will Calmac do for your customer?
It will replace whatever calcium is missing in the body. More especially when we are getting older, we are missing lots of calcium.
Why are you looking at me?
Yes, yes. So, but tell me, why that? What quality is in your product?
It is good for all ages.
Is it good for all ages?
Yes.
So it's been tested.
Recommended.
It's been recommended.
Yes.
So we can see the quality.
For the children, it helps to grow their teeth strong.
There you go.
And makes their hair beautiful. So that is why I say it's good for all ages.
Amen. Why do you put it in such a big one? Why isn't it smaller? What about your size?
Because I make sure that I've got enough in the
Enough for a month maybe for your customer. But do you see that she knows her product? So she's got to be very specific with her product. Who is it for? And then what kind of goods or services is she offering? She's offering us a tablet. She's offering us a product that we can touch. But most importantly, when we look at her product, what do you think she should look at? If you think of your client that's more mature, you've spoken about quality, but don't you think your client could ask you, where was this made?
all right.
So they want to know, no child labor was used, that you did you use natural products? So when we look at our product in our marketing plan, what must we remember? We've got to be specific. You've got to look wider and look at what does that customer want. If it's a more advanced customer, they want to say, I want you to look after the environment. Don't kill the environment to give me a tablet. All right? Is that not true?
Yes, it's true.
There you go. Now, price. Pakama, can you open up your product for us, please? What we're going to ask Pakama is she has to tell us, Pakama, for how much are you going to sell that to us?
I'm gonna sell this for 80 rand.
80 Rand. Are you prepared to pay 80 Rand for that product, Nolokolo?
Not really.
Why not 80 Rand? Why do you think she should pay 80 Rand for that product?
She should pay 80 rand because it also has a garlic, and garlic is good for the body. It's healthy.
So garlic, she says, could be expensive. That's why you should perhaps pay 80 Rand. How much did it cost you to make that product?
It cost me plus minus 50 rand. Because
50 Rand, yes.
Because I had to buy a garlic, I had to buy salt, spices to mix it.
And she had to put the label around it. And tell me, what about this spur label? Do we all know this spur label?
Yes.
So it's actually very well known. So that she's added to her price. But what are your competitors selling that for?
They are selling for 90 rand. That's why
They're selling it for 90 Rand. Have you seen it on the market, Denise?
Yes, yes.
And
It's a very well
do you think 80 Rand is a fair price?
In the current economic climate, I go for the cheapest product. And, so sometimes this is a branded product, but sometimes there are no-name brands that are slightly cheaper.
That might be cheaper. So when we look at our prices, we've got to look at a few things. You've got to look at your cost, and you have to benchmark. You've got to look at what are my customers buying from my competitors. Yes, Nolokolo.
On that one, I would also mention that the brand, it depends to the customers that you focus on. If there are customers that would buy the brand regardless of the price, they will buy the brand because they believe in the product.
Yes.
Yes, I understand what you
Yes.
say. There is the economic situation, then you go
Yes.
for low
Yes.
pay. But they won't
Yes.
be satisfied
No.
if they buy those brands.
Yes. So what Nolokolo is doing, you bringing us back to what we just covered, market segmentation. Some people are price sensitive, some people are quality sensitive. So thank you for reminding us of that. But please, we can't just set low prices to set low prices. You must know your cost. You must know what the environment is doing, and you must know what your competitors are charging. So that's our price. Let's look at the place. Can you please open up your product for us? Wow. So tell me, will I be able to buy this gorgeous product where you sell your spices? Do they get sold at the same store? Where do you sell those beautiful fragrances, sir?
Okay, I'm selling this perfume in the, my target market is where that you see those people that they like to have expensive perfumes. So
Yes.
I will go to them and market the perfume,
Yes.
and if they like it, I'll just like give them even more. Yeah.
Wonderful. So will you give them a sample to try as well?
Yes, yes.
Wonderful.
just taste it.
So when we decide on the location, we go back to our market segmentation. You look at who are the customers that you want to target. So we'll say, you're going to choose your distribution method. He says, I want network marketing. He might even have people under him where he says, we go directly. That's his distribution. You might choose to put yours in a supermarket. All right? Access to raw materials. If we were making something, like you did, Eunice, you might want to put your product close to where it is being manufactured. So that will come into our place as well. The advantages and disadvantages. If you put that product in an environment where there is a low income, will it sell well, Pakama? No. So we have to look at that. So based on this, Denise, we've got to look at so many things before we decide where we're going to sell it and how much we're going to sell it for. So may I ask you to please all take out your product, and we're going to recap now on what is your product. Denise, what is your product?
My favorite, speckled eggs.
Speckled eggs. Who would your target market be?
Every single person, probably.
That's
Yeah.
got good taste.
Everyone, yeah, everyone that's weight conscious. Literally, everyone that's weight conscious who knows they shouldn't be eating this. I will stick it under their noses. All of these people desperate.
So do you see where she's going to place it in the aisle where they must go and sell? Okay. She knows her market. What are you selling?
It's a stapler.
A stapler. So that's your product. Tell me your price. How would you price that? What would you look at?
I would look at private companies, and I would look at the government departments.
I
For
see.
me,
So she's
yes.
already focusing, when she looks at her price, at her customer. But what's the first thing you must consider before you price your product? How much it?
You must
Help her?
check how much did I pay for this product?
Exactly.
Able to sell it.
Yes.
and price it.
So she's looking already at her customer, but she has to look at her cost. And then where's the place that you would sell that stapler?
I would sell to individuals, the school.
So would you go
kids.
to them? Your distribution would be the
Yes.
same as IMESUN's, yes.
Yes.
So would you say, when we go through all of this, that we would be able to, up to this point, start working on our objectives to put our marketing plan together? Denise, do you feel confident? After the break, we will go on with the promotion. But are you confident, Pakama, that you can look at your product? You can look at how should I price it? What does it cost me? And which segment of market am I focusing on? And you, smiling at your product, you would choose the place. And I can see why he's smiling, because his chosen market are all beautiful women. I can see that. Thank you so much. We will now start with our exercise.